Welcome to today's video. If you're starting a website or wondering how websites work, you're probably hearing terms like domain, hosting, and website. But what do these terms mean? Don't worry, we've got you covered. In the next few minutes, we'll break down the difference between hosting, domains, and websites in simple, easy to understand terms. First, let's talk about domains. Simply put, a domain is like the address for your website. Just like every home needs an address so people can find it, every website needs a domain so people can visit it. When you type a domain name into your browser, such as www.example.com, you're telling the internet where you want to go. Domains are human-readable versions of IP addresses, which are complicated strings of numbers that computers use to talk to each other. To get a domain, you usually purchase it from a registrar like GoDaddy or Namecheap. This means you're renting the address for a year or more, depending on your plan. Popular domains often include .com, .net, or .org, though many other extensions exist. Next, we have hosting. If the domain is your website's address, hosting is the actual house where everything is stored. It's the physical space where all your website's data, files, images, and content live. When someone visits your domain, hosting delivers all of that information from its servers to their browser. Web hosting companies like Bluehost, SiteGround, or HostGator rent out this server space to you. Think of hosting as renting storage space for your website online. Your website's files are stored in these servers, which are basically high-powered computers that stay online 24/7 so your site is always accessible. There are different types of hosting depending on your needs. Shared hosting is where multiple websites share the same server, making it cost-effective. However, for larger sites or businesses, dedicated hosting gives you an entire server just for your site, providing more speed and security. Now, let's talk about the website itself. This is what people see when they visit your domain. If the domain is the address and hosting is the house, then your website is the structure and everything inside it. From the layout to the content, images, text, and functionality. Websites are built using various technologies like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and they can be designed through content management systems like WordPress or Squarespace. Your website can be as simple as a single page or as complex as an online store with thousands of products. But without a domain name and hosting, your website wouldn't be accessible to anyone. It would just be a collection of files sitting on your computer. All three, domain, hosting, and website, work together to make your site live and functional. So to recap, your domain is the address that people type in to find you. Your hosting is the home where your website lives, and your website is the structure that people interact with. They are all different, but they work together seamlessly to give you a complete online presence. If you're planning to launch a website, you'll need to get all three elements in place. Start by purchasing a domain, then find a reliable hosting provider, and finally build your website. Thanks for watching, and if you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more easy-to-follow digital tips.